Hey guys, welcome to Fpl Gameweek 10 team selection. Now, I did know I did do a video yesterday. However, I have gone and changed my mind on what I want to do for this game week. So I did a couple of YouTube shorts. However, a lot of people have thought I've took minus points. I have not. What I've done is I've activated the free hit chip. Now, on the usual shorts, there is one short where I plan the transfers, and there is another short which is the team selection. A lot of people are looking at the planned team selection and why that I've took minus 16 points, minus 20 points. I have not done that. I was planning on what players to bring in and out so that I could see if it was worth using the free hit. So don't worry, there's no points being made, minus points, no transfers, whatever. The free hit has been activated first, and then I did the transfers after. So I'm going to run through that for you guys so that you are aware that there is no points being taken out. So this is what the team looks like. You can see the free chip is active in play. There has no points have been taken, nothing. If we go to transfers, yeah, unlimited, free transfers, free hit inactive, cost 0. We have not took any points, guys. Don't you worry. So what I've gone, this is the free hit draft. I'm going with Pope in goal over Raya. And the reason why I was going for that is because I brought in Gabriel in the centre back. So I'm still going to have the double Arsenal defence. It just means I'm not going to have Raya in goal. And the reason why I've done this way is because West Ham have are quite bad at the minute, and I think for it, Newcastle could keep a clean sheet. So by doing Pope and goal, it means I'm going to get clean sheet points. I've also got Dan Burn at centre back, which means it's going to be clean sheet points, and then I get hopefully the clean sheet points from the Arsenal with Gabriel and Timber. You take Gabriel for his potential goal threat from corners, which gives more points, DEFCON points as well. So if it works out, you're looking at, let's say, 10 points, 7 points, 7 points, and 6 points. Well, 10, 17, 24, 30 points just from the defence alone. Now, obviously, Arsenal might not clean sheet. This sparing with the Newcastle might not work out. But, in theory, I'm still having the double set Arsenal defence, but I'm potentially getting extra clean sheet points by having the Newcastle players in there as well. If I'd gone Raya in goal, I'd be struggling to find a centre back for this week. Then I could obviously have just gone Timber, Guy, and Burn and used potentially 5 million on someone in the midfield, but I'm not. The only way you'd look at this and go, okay, let's get rid of Pope. We'll get rid of Gabriel just for the sake of what I'm potentially talking about. You go select replacement. It's not select replacement. You go Raya. You got 6 million. You put a crappy defender for 4 million. because he's going to be on the bench. Let's just say Rangers. You've got then 2.4 million. You could probably maybe upgrade Semenyo to 10.2. Price. Bruno Fernandes is probably where you'd upgrade. That means I'm relying on double Man United, and as much as I think Man United will win this week and get another victory in a row, I prefer what I'm going with. So we're not going to do that. So I'm hoping for a solid back performance from every single one. Pope, Gabriel, Timber, Burn and Gahey. In the midfield, it then leaves Bukayo Saka. Obviously, a lot of people will go, you could go triple Arsenal defence. The problem with that is it only takes one mistake. One set play, one corner, one accidental penalty, and you lose all those points. As Arsenal are going against one of the worst defensive teams in the league, a team that has not kicked on like Sunderland. So it's a good fixture. But then on the other side, people could say, why don't you just go Gyökeres, Saka and Timber, use that money from Gabriel to go to Gyökeres. Again, yes, they're playing one of the worst teams, but there's no guarantee that they're the goal scorers because of how good Arsenal players are, their set pieces are. So it's more, not risky, but probably more safe to go with Arsenal defence over Arsenal attack. But I brought Saka in because I'm not going to go Salah this week. Salah against Aston Villa. Obviously, we've seen how the Salah performs this season. Not been great. So for 1 week, I'm prepared to go against Salah. Not get rid of him completely, but just for this week, go Saka, who's got a better fixture, has been in more consistent, better form than Salah. So, Semenyo stays the same. Semenyo against Man City is not a horrible fixture, but it's not a absolute banker of a fixture. And that's game that goes with the same with Haaland as well. Good fixture, but it's no guarantee that they're going to get points. No, you saw Man City lost against Aston Villa last week, so anything can happen. Brian Mbeumo has come into the squad for this week. Been pretty well performing for Man United. Probably Man United's best player so far. So we're going to take a punt on Man United this week against Forest. Obviously now under Sean Dyche. Little bit one, I would have been more hopeful going in against Ange Postecoglou, but we're not saying Forest is a bad team, but I think we should be able to get a goal or assist from Brian Mbeumo this week, which means Casue will drop to the bench in a game against Tottenham. Now, last time I did drop Casue, he did go and score an assist in that game. If I can, I don't know what game it was. Can I full profile? I think it was this 12 points one against was it the Liverpool? I think it was the Liverpool game. It was either the Liverpool or the Brentford game that I decided to drop Casue, and he went on to score and got those points. So it is a bit of a risk, but I think I could easily see it being a high scoring game. I could also see it being a boring 1-0 or 0-0 game. So I'm prepared just for this week to drop Casado. Hopefully the rest of the midfield works out. Oh, actually, I don't know. Maybe it might be smart to drop Semenyo just for this week and play Casado. We'll think. We got time. Everton's Ndiaye playing against Sunderland. Now Sunderland are looking good, but with Ndiaye being on penalties, being attacking threat, anything can happen. I believe it is away, so Sunderland will have advantage at being at home, but I think he can do something this week, which leaves strike force as Fpl, who we did make a transfer before using the free hit in. He's going to be on the bench, and leaves the double 2 up front with Haaland and Watamawa. Haaland, we kind of spoke about Man City, Bournemouth is going to be a tough game for him. I don't believe Haaland is 100% fit, if I'm correct. He did play 9 minutes. I thought I saw something where he might have not been 100% fit, but he seems to be. Watamawa has been doing decent in the last couple of weeks, and I think he could get goal this week, which means the team selection, we'll go back to it. Pope and goal, a back 4, Justin Timber, Gahey, Byrne and Gabriel. Hopefully clean sheets all round. A lot of people are going Mateta. I've decided to go Watamawa just as a differential. Newcastle probably have a better fixture against West Ham than Palace have against Brentford, but I think understandable why people are bringing Mateta in. Saka, I'm potentially thinking about doing it as captain, but I'm not 100% convinced of going against Haaland. Like, if it pays off, imagine Saka goes and gets assist and a goal, plus minutes played, maybe clean 2 points as well. You're looking at, let's say, 12 to 14 points. Captain, that's 28 points. Against Haaland, whose fixture isn't great, but it's Erling Haaland. He's had, apart from he's done well, scored in pretty much every game. Like Spurs is the only game he didn't score in, and the Aston Villa game. It's hard to not go against. It's hard to go against Haaland. But yeah, I think free hit active. This is a team. If you are watching the YouTube shorts, like I said, there is one with the actual team selection, this team selection, and there is one where I'm planning the transfers, and that is why it says the minus points, because I hadn't activated the chip, because I wasn't sure if it was worth playing the chip, if I couldn't find players to play. So that is the team selection. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know who you're captain this week. Are you going with Haaland? Are you going against Haaland? I've heard some people say this captain Gabriel, it's bold. If it works out, fucking hell, go on. But like I said, one corner, one set piece, one penalty, one silly mistake from any player on the pitch, doesn't have to be Gabriel, could cost him that. So if you want to go captain differential with a defensive Arsenal player, go on. We've seen it with someone doing it. Julian Timber with triple captain, they got 60 points. So it can be done. But for me, I think you play it safe. Go with Haaland. We take the points elsewhere. Thank you for watching. I do apologise for the glare. For some reason, in the mornings, the glare is really bad on the laptop. But for now, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.